We've learned a thing or two about what it takes to create training that's actually engaging and effective. After all, we've helped thousands of organizations create and deliver training to millions of customer-facing teammates. So whether you're creating a training program from scratch or making some improvements, we've got plenty of helpful tips and best practices you should know. And today, we're sharing the top 10 of them with you. Let's check them out. Number 1, provide onboarding and ongoing training. When many leaders think about training, they only think about onboarding. And while new hire training is very important, ongoing training is just as beneficial. But unfortunately, less than half of companies don't offer training beyond onboarding, even though 88% of them believe it would help them meet their goals. So when it comes to planning and training, you need to identify your overall goals first. Number 2, clearly define objectives. By clearly defining objectives, you can decide what's most important for employees to learn so they can do their jobs better. Your training will be most successful when these objectives are tied to both short and long-term business goals. Number 3, mix up training formats. It's time to knock out the days of making reps sit through hour-long training sessions. They're neither fun or effective. Instead, offer training through a blended approach. This delivers training through a mix of different formats, including in-person sessions, online or virtual training, and peer-to-peer learning. This gives organizations more flexibility, and it's a great way to appeal to different learning preferences across your team. Regardless of training format, it can still be tempting to jam-pack everything into one long training session, but this is overwhelming for learners. Number 4, break things down. Microlearning delivers content in bite-sized pieces of training. It focuses on one skill or area of knowledge at a time so learners can better understand and retain that information. Learners are also more likely to grasp new knowledge and skills when they have the opportunity to apply it directly to their roles in a comfortable learning space. Number 5, incorporate practice. If a rep completes new product training, give them the chance to practice pitching the product in an interactive exercise before they interact with buyers. This way, they can hone their skills and be fully confident when they do interact with buyers. Number 6, focus on soft skills. We often see companies largely focused on product knowledge, processes, and procedures during training. But nearly 60% of the workforce needs new skills in order to do their job correctly. Ongoing skill training is a great way to ensure everyone receives the reskilling or upskilling they need to become high performers. Number 7, deliver feedback. As employees receive ongoing training and practice new skills, they also need feedback on that progress. In fact, 75% of employees want to receive coaching in addition to training. Personalized coaching is a great way to reinforce knowledge, highlight positive behaviors and skills, and identify areas for improvement. Number 8, provide on-demand access. When it comes to training retention, did you know that most people forget 90% of what they learn in just 90 days? That's why we recommend giving employees on-demand access to training so they can quickly revisit content when and where they need it. Just remember, the work isn't over once you put your training program in place. Number 9, measure success. Be sure to evaluate the overall effectiveness of your training over time. Ask your team to rate training content. You should also review your training objectives and business KPIs to identify what's working and where there's opportunities for improvement. Which brings us to our final tip. Number 10, go digital. An enablement tool is a great way to deliver training, track progress, and offer ongoing resources to support your team. Want proof? Among those in companies that use enablement technology, 99% agree that it makes their jobs easier. If you want to learn more about effective training and enablement, check out the Learning and Coaching page of our website. We have plenty of resources and tools to help you get started.